That's what they do.
What are the Democrats doing, you think, with this Trayvon Martin issue?
Well, I can't say the Democrats are doing anything with it, but I can say that you have race-based hustlers like Al Sharpton who are going to use this issue in order to divide the country. The assumption that Trayvon Martin was murdered because he's black is something that's not been proved at all. In fact, even the woman who's prosecuting the case, Angela Corey, did not make an allegation of racial profiling. So it hasn't even been determined that he was shot because George Zimmerman racially profiled him. Yet Al Sharpton and other people have already leaped to that conclusion. It's an outrage, and it's what the Democratic Party does all the time, and that is to exaggerate the amount of racism in America because they believe that they've convinced people that they wear the white hat in that regard, and Republicans wear the black hat in that regard. The truth is, historically, you look at something like the Civil Rights Act of 1964, as a percentage of the party, more Republicans voted for it than did Democrats. Coming out here to this event, my girlfriend and I were just watching a documentary on Al Franken. And Al Franken's on the stage, and he's talking about why he became a Democrat. And he said his father was a lifelong Republican until they nominated Barry Goldwater in 1964, and because Barry Goldwater was against civil rights, that was it. My father just renounced the Republican Party, became a Democrat from then on. So we're watching this, and I said, Barry Goldwater opposed the Civil Rights Act of '64 for libertarian reasons. He felt that it's not the government's job to tell you you can or cannot have somebody in your own restaurant. He didn't oppose it for racial reasons the way Al Gore's father did, for example. And all these people in the South who stood in front of the schoolhouse door and said segregation now, segregation tomorrow, segregation forever, these were all Democrats. So his analysis is cockeyed, but that's a simplistic story that he has, that he embraces. And the point is, you're not just wrong, you're an evil person. And that's what these guys do. Republicans believe that the other side is wrong, that they need adult supervision. We don't think that you're evil. The other side believes we're not only wrong, but we're evil. That's why it's hard to have a conversation with them. Hate to get too serious on you, but that's how I feel.
You think there's a class war brewing for this election?
Of course there is. You have President Obama talking about the one of the reasons I ran for office, he told these Occupy Wall Street people, is because of you. Really? And you know, this business about the millionaires and billionaires and their corporate jets and all this nonsense and this Warren Buffett tax that will raise virtually nothing. The whole idea is to let people know that these people over there got their money by robbing, cheating, and stealing, and you're being screwed. And so you need me to level the playing field through government power. That's what the whole deal is, and I'm outraged by it. Anyway.
Good, thank you.
Outside of